Hi there, welcome to day 10 of my 1 a day challenge. This is Jason. He's a little kitty who I'm living with at the moment and he's gorgeous. And I'm going to be moving out in a week, so I won't get to live with him anymore, so he's coming for a little cuddle. And I just thought he's actually, well, he's not the other cat I live with. He's also a little black cat called Jason as part of the message today that I wanted to deliver. So thank you for being here, Jason. So basically earlier today, so the house that I live in, it's a house share, and we have two cats, both of which are called Jason, both of which are black cats, which is quite funny, but they're really lovely. And this is Jason number 1, and he's had enough now. There you go. And Jason number 1 has got a really gentle temperament. He's very soft and fluffy and cuddly, and he's just like a really adorable cat. And Jason number 2 is a little bit bigger. He's more kind of like, more, I don't know, more like a hunter, kind of quite territorial, and he can be a little bit aggressive sometimes. And I was sitting outside and I had Jason number 2, so the other Jason, sitting next to me on the bench, and I was stroking him, and then something that he does is he suddenly like grabbed my arm with his claws and bit me really hard, and I was like, ow! And he looked kind of surprised when I reacted like that, because it almost looked like he had been doing it affectionately, but you know, that's not how I felt it. It really hurt. And then I was just sitting there kind of like meditating, and then he actually pounced on my arm and like really dug his claws in and bit me really hard, and I was like, ah! And I just sort of, I didn't resist it, I just kind of like was gently like, hey, off. And basically he sat back down again, and I just sat there looking at him, and I was just thinking, that was you showing love. I could feel it, you know. I was like, that was you showing love. But it really hurt me. And then I thought, God, I wonder what happened to you when you were growing up, that you were shown to show love and be affectionate through attacking, and you know, getting your claws out and biting, especially in contrast with this Jason who I was cuddling just now, who's just so soft and fluffy and kind of cuddly and cute. Yeah, and then I just thought, oh my God, this is the perfect metaphor, well, not even metaphor, like kind of like symbolism for what happens to us as adults, you know. We learn from our parents our behaviours. We learn from our parents how to love. And so in this dynamic, he was showing me love in the only way that he had been taught how, and it was hurting me. It was painful, but he didn't know any better. And it's only because I had the insight to kind of like look beyond, like, he's attacking me, to see that actually he was showing me love in the way that he knew how, to realise that that's what was going on. So it really just got me thinking about our relationship with our parents, and how I think there's pretty much a universal thing where there is pain. We see somehow that there was some kind of pain caused by our parents, you know, and quite often it's actually just the fact that we incarnated into a human body and like separated off from our like all-knowingness and our infinite spirit. And then that anger is like towards them, you know, because they love us the best that they can, but it's not universal divine love yet. I think it probably will be in future generations. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that perspective really, and forgiveness, and just say, you know, when there have been difficult dynamics with our parents, like with my dad, for example, you know, with him sexually abusing me, he did tell me once that it happened to him as well. And I disregarded it. I thought that he was like cheaply trying to like win me over at that time in his life, and kind of like manipulate me into siding with him. But what if it was true? What if that was how he was taught to be loving? Because he was a very confused man, and that is a real possibility. And you know, I was going to say I'll never know because he's passed away, but you know, I could know because I can speak to people who've passed on. I just need to let the cat out. Here you go, darling. But yeah, like, we're human beings, we're doing the best that we can. And sometimes just taking things less personally and seeing beyond this was done to me, and rather seeing, wow, what happened to you to make you behave in that way towards me? What happened to you to make you behave from a place out of love? That's really empowering. So that's what I want to leave you with today. Thank you for watching. Namaste.